What's up, guys? So we got new screenshots from Telltale today about the new episode In Harm's Way. That rhymed, but I'm gonna break down each of them, talk about them a little bit, and give my opinions on them. So, firstly, we have the cover art picture. This is like a more zoomed in picture to see what's going on. So, you see we have Clementine in her new rainbow jacket. No job. The PR person at Telltale was like making jokes about this on Twitter and saying, "Hey, hashtag fluffy rainbow jacket." And I was like, what? So I have no idea where the jacket came from. Maybe Carver gave it to Clementine because obviously it's getting cold and everything. And at least Carver probably has some decent mind to actually help Clementine out a little bit. But this is probably a scene that's going to happen probably near the end of the episode because you see behind them you have the whole store. And then you have, the zombies which were appeared to be in front of the store. And then we have Clementine, fending off with Sarah and everything. Sarah looks scared shitless. Look at that face. And then Clementine is holding that hatchet. Now, this hatchet could just be a it was a model reused, could be model reused that was in episode 4 when Ben had it. So it could be a reused model or it could actually mean something. But she had a hatchet, and they finally get to see Clementine takes out some zombies again. So moving on to the next picture, we have everyone going to the camp. Now you see we have some characters. We see somebody right there with an AK and somebody over there with AK. So Carver's camp, you see they're inside the store, which is kind of a good setup, I gotta say. But my guess is that Carver has I mean Carver seems to have decked out in supplies. He has his whole hardware store to him. Plus he has some goons with him with AKs and everything. So everybody seems like really well fended off. They have good guns, probably have good ammo too. And you see everybody just walking in, you see, everybody with them. So I'm wondering how many characters will actually be introduced into this episode, because we see we have these two guys right there. It's a guy in the back over there guarding something, maybe. And we have some guy on top of the shell. So kind of interesting to see if there's more people in this episode, because that would be interesting to see all kind of people in this episode. So moving on to the next picture, we have Carver beating down somebody with what looks like a screwdriver to me. This obviously could be the achievement that was mentioned, like witness a murder. So I'm kind of wondering who that is, because it looks like Carver to me. Like the hair looks like Carver to me, and I'm kind of wondering, why would he just beat Carver senseless? Look at all that blood. I mean, Carlos would have to piss off Carver a ton to make him want to beat him down with a screwdriver, with all that blood on his fist and everything. So hopefully Carlos doesn't go down this way, because it's a pretty brutal death, and this would make, Sarah go insane. Damn. So moving on to the next picture, we have Clementine fighting off the zombies. Now there are a ton of zombies around her, and she only has her hatchet. Now I can imagine that she took out a few before she has to run away. But you see, I mean, she probably took out a lot, because look at all that blood over her, all over her pants, all over her rainbow jacket, man. So there's a ton of blood on her, and you see, like, obviously she could have took out a bunch more walkers before she got to that one and everything. So it's pretty interesting to see, how what happened, because this is obviously the storm. So that's all I have for this video. I'm really loving the jacket on Clementine. It looks pretty awesome. So thank you all for watching. Be sure to thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. And I will catch you guys later. I'm out.